and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleacher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and hopefully one day retiring early. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, it is time for cash envelope stuffing time. Yay! It's my favorite time of the month. And today we're going to stuff over $1,000 into my cash envelope. So this is a pretty big one. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you the worksheets I use to do my pre-planning before I get started. These are worksheets that I created. They are available in my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. There is a link in the description box below to my Etsy shop, along with a 15% off discount code for all of my YouTube viewers. So I start with the sinking funds overview. And this is where I list all the categories that I want to save for, my goal for the year, when I want to have it saved by, and how much I'm going to take out per month to reach those goals. Then I break it down per paycheck. And this week I'm trying something new. Sometimes I write down the monthly goal instead of the paycheck goal while I am doing my work. So I highlighted the numbers that I should be looking at today. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because I do have this out next to me while I stuff my envelopes. This here is sinking funds, amount to withdraw from the bank. And this is just where I write down the categories, how much I need. So for example, Christmas, $25. I'm going to need $120 and $15. And I do that for all of my categories, find out how much I need total, and then I fill out this bank slip, which I can cut out and take to the bank. This is my actual slip from today. I just made a copy to take to the bank. Actually, I'll show you. This is what I did. I have these extra slips that come, when you purchase this, these just come with it, these extra slips. So I just cut one of these out, filled out how much I wanted to take to the bank, and took that to the bank. Then I have a couple more, cash envelope stuffing, sinking funds, cash envelopes, where I track category, starting balance, the amount that I deposited or took away, and our new balance. This here is a sinking funds tracker, and this here is a cash envelope tracker. Okay, so let's jump right in. So I'm using a 7x9 notebook to track my sinking funds, and I'm going to use this tracker from my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. This is from my Midnight Garden collection, and I also be using this custom order from my Etsy shop. These are all the categories I'm going to be stuffing today, and they are perfectly lined up to fit on the lines in a 7x9 notebook. So let's start by getting that all set up. Okay, so I'm going to start by taking out the money I got from the bank. It's a pretty wide stack. It's fun. So I usually don't have hundreds and fifties to deal with. I usually just have 5s, 10s, and 20s, so I had to squeeze it all in today. Okay, so we're going to start with Christmas, and these envelopes are also available in my Etsy shop. So let's see how much we have to start with. 1, 2, 3, 354, 420, 425, 430, 435. So we are starting with 435. And today we're going to add 25. So that should be 460 when we're done. You know, I'm not going to need this one for a little while, so I'm going to put it over here, just so it's out of the way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 354, 420. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 354, 420, 440, 445, 450, 455, 460. Yes, that is correct. 460. Okay, next up we have birthdays. Our next birthday is coming up in November. We're going to, let's see how much we have to start with. We have 25 to start with. Today we're going to add another 25, so we should have an ending balance of 50. $20, $40, $45, $50. Next birthday in my family is my stepdad. We call him Papa Bob. So it's Papa Bob's birthday next. Okay, next up we have anniversary. $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45. So we have 45 to start. And today we're going to add 5 for a total of 50. Our anniversary is not until June, so we have lots of time to save up for that. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, next is car maintenance. And we have 120, 130, 140. This is for like oil changes or when we eventually have a car repair. That's what this is for. So this never has like an ending balance. Like for example, Christmas, I have a goal of $600. Car maintenance, I don't have a goal. It's just going to keep building and building until I need it. So when I add $10 today, it should equal 150. One, 120, 130, 140, 150. I just love these envelopes. I love seeing the cash. I think that's so much fun. Okay, for back to school. We are just starting to rebuild this. My youngest son, who both my boys are doing online schooling right now, but my youngest son goes to hybrid in a week. And then a couple weeks after that, they're going full time. So that's kind of interesting. 10, 20, 30. So we have $30 there. And then today, let's see. We are going to add 10, so we will have $40. 10, 20, 30, 40. For vet, oh, this is heavy. It should be heavy because it's one of our biggest expenses. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 180. Yes, we just do, usually we only have one vet visit a year that we have to pay for, but it's a big one. It's like, how much is it? $480 is our goal, so it's a big one. Today we're going to add $20, bringing this total up to $200. So I've been trying to figure out how to keep track of when I take money out because I have this here. The day I take money out of my envelopes is not the same day I'm putting money in my envelopes. Usually, it doesn't happen on these days. It happens midweek when stuff comes up. So I'm going to either buy or create like inserts for my cards where I can keep track of how much is going in and out of the cards midweek. And I'm still going to do like a check-in like this twice a month. Like that's what I'm doing right now. Okay. That should have 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 82. Next up is Amazon. This is for our annual fee. All right. And we should have, oh, let me count. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So we currently have 60. And today we're going to add 5, so we will have 65. I think our annual fee is around $100. Is that right? Yeah, it's around $100. That's how much we're saving at least for it. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Next up is our car registration. Look how like thick that is. So our car registration is another huge expense every year. And this is coming up, I think, in February, March. It's always, or March or April. It's always like right after tax season. Right after we file our taxes, we usually have to pay our car registration. So we usually end up spending part of our tax return registering our car. And this year we're not going to have to do that. So we actually get to use our tax return for other things. And that's going to be super cool. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220. So we currently have 220. And today, let's see how much we add. We're going to add 15 today. So that will bring it to 235. One, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 205, 210, 215, 220, 225, 230, 235. So thick. Yeah, so that is, we're budgeting $350 for that. So that's what we're trying to get to, $350. Okay, so next we have vitamins. These are vitamins that I purchase in bulk every 6 months. So we have a kind of a hefty cost every 6 months, and it's $120. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Wait, is that right? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Okay, 110. So we are like, yeah, we're already there because today we're going to add 10 and now we have 120. So we are fully funded for that, but I don't think it's time to order yet. I don't know. I don't know if I need to keep adding to that or not. I'm going to think about that for next time. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. We reached our goal. That's cool. Okay, so next up is emergency, but I'm going to skip that. I'm going to leave that one for last. Let's move on to clothes. This is clothing, actually clothes and shoes for my youngest son, Logan. The rest of us are trying to not purchase clothes as part of our debt payoff efforts. So for clothes, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Currently have 70. Is that right? Let me just double check. So we currently have 70, and today we're going to add 10, which will bring our total to 80. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. Next up is David's meds, and this is similar to the vitamins that I order. It's something that we need every 6 months. It's even though we have insurance, there's one medication he takes that costs $260. That's our portion that we have to pay, and it happens every 6 months. 20, 40, 60, 81. So we have 100. I'm really glad that we're doing this because when it's time to order the meds, he won't order them because he'll think we don't have money in the bank for it, which we usually don't. But now that we have a sinking fund, he knows that we have money available strictly for that. So as soon as he needs to order them, he can order them. He doesn't need to wait. Okay, so today we're going to add 20. So we will have a total of 120. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. Okay, this next is our extra week. This is for when we have 5 weeks in a month, because my husband and I each are only paid once a month, even if there's 5 weeks. So in that case, we need extra money for gas and groceries because we'll have a 5th week, but not extra income. So we save a little bit each month so that we can cover those months when they come up. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. Yes, that's right. 100. I just love this old-fashioned bill here. Okay, so today we're going to add 25. So, is that right? Yes, I think so. No. Nope, that's not right. Sorry. Let me put that away. So I did something wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. We're adding 50 today, so we can just add a 50. Okay. Whew. So, I'm going to change that to 50. Guys, I made it all the way to the bottom before making a mistake today. I think that's a record for me. I usually make a mistake at the first one, Christmas. Okay, so $50. So that will bring us to 150. Okay. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Okay, so we have 150 for our extra week. That feels really good to know that we have that available for when those extra weeks come up. Okay, so I need my spending money. It is not on here because I don't keep track of that. I just assume it's gone. This is for me, and it's gone now. So here is my spending envelope. Let's see how much I have in there. 20, 40, 60, 80. Woohoo! So now I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 120. Nice. I don't have anything I'm currently saving for or anything, so I'm just going to keep saving that money until I need it. Okay, next up is our emergency fund, and this is why I wanted to leave this one for last, because we recently had to use some money in our emergency fund. We had our garbage disposal completely broke and doesn't work anymore, so we had to have that replaced. That was like $200 something. And then we have had our roof repaired from the derecho that we experienced this summer. They just came and repaired it this week. So that was $225. We still have to get the gutters repaired. I've been having a hard time getting somebody out here to do it. But this money is probably going to go to that. I have no idea how much it's going to cost, but the estimate from our insurance company was like $1,500, something like that. So it's probably, and then like our portion is like $1,200, and they paid $300 of it. So anyways, a lot of this is going to go towards that. So I want to keep saving it. And I was afraid if I left our emergency money in the bank, we would accidentally spend it. We have 2 accounts, and I was keeping my emergency money in that second account, but now I want to use that account for business expenses so I can keep my business expenses separate from my family expenses. So I pulled all the money that we had left over after paying those 2 emergencies this week. I pulled everything else out. So let's see how much we now have in our emergency fund. Okay, so this is the amount we have to start with. 120, 140, 160, 180. Okay, and then we're going to add all of this today. Let's see how much this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 900, 920, 940, 960, 980, 985. Okay, I might need to pull out a calculator for this one, you guys. 985. Actually, so, that's supposed to be 5. Okay, I pulled out a calculator because I don't want to mess that up. So let's see. 180 plus 985. That brings us to 1165. So currently we have 1165 in our emergency fund, which is nice because we're going to need money to pay for the gutter repair when we finally get somebody out here. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. So we should have $11.65. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's $1,000 right there. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 140, 160, 165. Yep, $11.65. Okay. At one point we had $1,500 in our emergency fund, so we're a little bit lower than we used to be. But we will continue to add every month, or twice a month actually, and get that built back up. Okay, so now I'm going to calculate, do all these calculations to make sure everything is accurate. And this is where I do the happy dance because all my numbers came out right. Woohoo! So happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. So we currently have $2,885 in our sinking funds. I'm ecstatic. I was just thinking, so we have been doing this for almost a year now. Well, still a few months away from a year. But I remember the first time I did it, we saved a little over $100. And I didn't think we'd be able to do that. I didn't think we'd be able to put aside an extra like $100. And now look where we are. This is just, it's so exciting. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all again next time. Bye, everyone. I just wanted to give a quick shout out and big thank you to all of my PR friends, Cara Jo Plans, The Mom Life, Quedema, Joey's Plans, and Asia Cierra Budgets. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I've put a link to their channels in the description box below. Please go check them out. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you again next time. Bye.